And that's good as he hits both shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Ellis. He takes it in, and the shot's good. And the Suns lead by 4.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Burke. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Magician. To the paint. Ellis, good. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Knocked away. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns ahead, up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And in conversation with LeBron James, he was asked to evaluate the growth of MP.
It's better every single year. It's slow to fast, quick to fast. It's twitch, it's shiftiness. Always keeps the defense at bay.
Grant, those changes of speed can be deadly.
Yeah, B.A., and it also keeps defenders off balance. Well, that's something that LeBron, of course, knows very well about.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Otto Porter. He's out there with Amadou Diallo. And it's Magician in at point.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He picked up 14 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He gives them a real weapon coming off the bench. We'll see if he can match that effort tonight. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Diallo against Davis. Pass to McLaughlin. From deep. They get it back. Goes back up. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 13.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. And, Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber, really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Smith, and it's Nance in for Porter Jr. Here's Barnes, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know George's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
Denied. The 3 is up. The shot by Magician, no good. For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Burke, it's good. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Here's Ellis. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's James. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Magician. He got a piece of it. Nice D from Nance. The Suns have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Ellis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to James. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Diallo. Here's Ellis. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Burke. Pass to James. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Here's Ellis. He's got 10, and that one's good. Magician.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's James. The Lakers with the rebound. Silva. Pass to Burke. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Suns with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Booker for 3. And they get it back. Ayton passes to Paul. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Aiden with it. Aiden gets a double team. Just 5 on the clock.
Watch the pick.
Booker, good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
So it's the Lakers now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. James outside. Got a piece of it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 19. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul. A minute 35 left to play in the half. To end the drought.
They've just struggled to generate consistent offense this quarter.
Nice D from Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, love that mentality from Otto Porter, getting inside and going right at the defense.
Otto Porter.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Los Angeles shooting around 35% for the game. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of this one. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Now Booker. Give him 8. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the Suns shooting 59% in this one, a good average. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. Paul passes to Booker. Over to the wing. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Green. Left side, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Suns ahead. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Two shots.
And he makes a first.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Both free throws good from James. And the Suns' shooting has been good, 54% on this one. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Larry Nance is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Paul. Back to Bridges. Here's Nance. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Lakers shooting about 35% so far in this game. James, right side. Up top, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges down low, averaging around 6 a game. The Lakers really having a tough go here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Over to the left wing, shot from 12. Here's Silva, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
One shot. One shot.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Here's Silva. Back to James. Here he goes. And slam dunk by James.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Here's Nance. Clock at 4. Booker for 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
James outside. Down low. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Davis has got 17.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Carter with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Magician. And that one's long. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Burke driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Carter. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 14. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
And he's just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
That's a costly error. But let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the Suns making a change here. Smith's checked in. Here's Magician. 15 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Burke. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Smith passes to Diallo. Knocks it loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Fires it. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Ayton. And that one drops for him. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Silva. And the layup is good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Magician. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Now here's Smith, tightly guarded. Pass to James. Over Diallo. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Magician. Now here's Diallo. And here's Smith. He's guarded by Barnes. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter. And another basket for Phoenix.
71.
A minute 35 left in the third. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Green's checked in for the Lakers. McLaughlin comes in for Burke. And the Suns making a change here. Minute 32 left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Both teams will make substitutions. He's off on the second. The Suns have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Pass to Ellis. Here's Magician. And he drives in. Rebounded by Green. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Turnaround Jay. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's Magician. And the bucket is good. He's got 19.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Inside. And that one's good. Magician. And the Suns lead by 15.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Covered by Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's McLaughlin.
Suns foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
First one falls for him.
Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Magician. Outside Booker. And it's good for 2.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. At forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Trey Burke. And it's Silva in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Ayton.
Get board, get board.
The offensive rebound.
Screen coming.
Here's Burke.
Come to me, come to me.
Clock at 6. Pass to Silva. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. They led the game at one point by 20. The ball's knocked loose. And here's James trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Converts on the jumper, and easy too. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
And that one's good. Magician.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Snatched up. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. They get the rebound. Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's McLaughlin. Jacks up a three. Burke, it's good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Two.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. It's both from the stripe. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Booker. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And he's got 28 now.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against the Lakers.
Here's James. Coming off a Suns make. And he lobs it up top. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Up top, Davis. James passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Hey, right here.
Outside Booker. Here's Magician. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
What do they care? I need enough of my kids. Little mama, better diamond straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of my. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. Look, from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. Mother come back, walk. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, let's think I know her. the hinges. I for the door, then let my friends in. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic, no fiction, work for no. I got employees, just a big reveal. It's the boys, me no Carlito pushing, Prodigal. It's me not realizing, not hiding. It's me optimizing my option. I told a second the doctor, put me about in my mommy. I cook up, I walk to yo, like I walk, cook up, I walk to yo, like I walk.